Hello everyone, Ron again. And in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about mid-side processing. So what is mid-side processing? It's essentially when you change the way you view the two channels of the music or whatever sound so that it's not left and right, but it's the mono information and the stereo information. So you'll recall from previous videos that mono means that in the left and right channel, all the information is the same and is totally correlated. Stereo means that the left and right channels have unique information respectively. What mid-side processing does is that it allows you to either edit all the information that is correlated or in mono, which we will perceive to be in the center, or it will allow you to edit all the information that is uncorrelated, which amounts to being stereo simply because it's not mono. You know, it's uncorrelated, so the left and right will be unique. But it's a way that you can affect just the information that is on the sides or in the center, the mono channel, without affecting the other. So the purpose of this video is really just so you can hear what it sounds like and to show you how to set it up in FL Studio. So if you look over here, you got Fruity Stereo Shaper. And if you read the manual, it tells you that even though they tell you that this is, say, this slider makes the right channel go into the left channel, this one makes the left channel go into the right, and they're up and down, up or down for the polarity. So if this is facing upward, I believe, then it's the same polarity, and it's facing downward, so it is the opposite polarity, which makes sense given the preset that I used. These two deal with volume, so the volume of the left channel and the volume of the right channel. It's intended to be used primarily with the presets that are here. The one we're using is called A-side mid splitter. So what that means is that you place it on the channel. See, Fruity Stereo Shaper is on this channel. You sidechain it to another one, and it's going to leave the side information here, and it's going to put the mid information, the mid channel or the mono information, into the other one. So you can solo them and you can affect them individually. So why would you do this? You would do this essentially for that exact reason. You can use it for different reasons, like to create stereo with, to make sure that there is information that's enough for the song to sound good in the mono channel. In the same way you would switch it to mono, you can affect the side channel so that it will sound, the entire song that is, will sound good while it's in mono, and you can make decisions based on that. I'm not going to really demonstrate any in this video. This is just a brief intro, but I just want you to hear the difference of what it sounds like. So I recommend headphones for this video, and I'll also apply the vector scope so you can see. So here is the entire song, or well, audio sample of the intro to these videos. So if I mute one of the channels, you will only hear the information that remains in the other. If I mute this channel, you'll just hear this one, which is mono. And if I mute the mono channel, you'll only hear the sides. So let's listen to what that sounds like. First, I'm going to mute the sides. Everything will be in the middle. And then I'm going to bring the sides back so you can hear the entire thing. And then I'm going to mute the mono channel so you can just hear what a side channel sounds like. Here we go. In later videos explaining mid-side processing, I will be looking at some of the things that you can do. But before I wrap this video up, let's look at the vector scope. And you're just going to notice that if I mute the mono channel or the mid channel and I only play the side channel, you can see this is my voice right here. It's totally mono. But if I play the side channel, it will register as being just on the left and right, totally horizontal, -1, uncorrelated, and it will disappear in mono. So this is one of the things that you should consider while you're mixing any sound. Here's going to be an example of that, but with the entire mix. Now you can see right here, this is the EQ that's showing the side channel. This one is showing the mid channel. Only the side channel is playing. The mid channel is muted. And you can see that the side channel is playing, but there's no sound because it's in mono. This is just to show you how much of your mix can actually disappear if you don't apply this topic. So that's why I stress it so much. You can see it returns when it's not in mono, but it's an important consideration because if your song gets played back in something that is mono, like a mono nightclub, part of it will disappear. So you want to check mid-side and make sure that that does not happen, you know? And so that is the purpose of me going over mono so extensively. In later videos, as I said, I'll show what you can do with mid-side processing, but this is good enough for today. And this video is totally unscripted. It's just off the cuff. I had trouble deciding what I actually was going to talk about because there's so much to cover when it comes to mono. And I was like, well, what am I going to do? Time is also a factor, if I'm being honest. And so if you saw this video, this one is shorter than usual. And I thank you for watching. And as always, have an awesome day. Peace.